channel. Please share it with your near and dear. For planned or arranged future actions also, we use simple present. But when they are a part of timetables, programs, calendar dates, and a person's fixed timetable. Alright, for example number 1, the Tirumala Express arrives at the station at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Number 2, the university conducts PG exams from next Monday. The third example I want to give you, Vinayaka Chaturthi comes on 10th of next month. And Mr. Trump comes to Delhi on 11/11/2018. As per this simple present, we use for planned or arranged future actions also we use this simple present, but when they are a part of timetables or programs or calendar dates or person's fixed timetable. The Tirumala Express subject arrives V1, and here the university subject conducts V1. Vinayaka Chaturthi subject comes V1. Mr. Trump comes. So as per this one, subject and V1 we are using as per this condition. Okay, for example, timetables, calendar dates. For example, railway department timetable says that the Tirumala Express arrives, but when we are talking about it, future only, but 6 a.m. tomorrow, we are talking about future, but according to timetable, when we speak, we can use simple present. And for example, programs, the university conducts PG exams from next Monday. So the activity goes in future, but according to university program we are talking, so we can use simple present. And for example, you see calendar dates, Vinayaka Chaturthi festival, which comes on the 10th of next month, on the 10th of next month. So it is according to calendar, but which comes in future. For future only, we use simple present when they are a part of, you see, calendar dates, programs and timetables. And the last, a person's fixed timetable. For example, Trump's secretary has already decided the program of Trump, the President of America. So as per his schedule, Mr. Trump comes to Delhi on 11/11/2018. We are talking about that person, 2017 really, the coming date. So we are talking about Mr. Trump comes to Delhi on 11/11/2018, which is a future. For such things we use simple present. In according to the fifth condition also, in if clauses, if clause first type, in if clause first type and time clauses also, we use simple present. We use simple present for future. For future. For example, if you work hard, you will get first class. If she starts early, she will reach in time. She will reach there in time. And for example, we can even say, I will learn English after I go to Hyderabad. I will wait here until you come. Okay, as for this, in if clause first type also we use simple present for future, and in time clauses also we use simple present for future. Okay, clause means here, clause is a part of a sentence and it should have only one verb and only one subject. For example, if you work hard, if we take, if you work hard, this is one clause, you will get first class is another clause. So in this one, if you observe, you is subject, only one subject is there, only one verb is there, but it is a part of a sentence. And in the same way, you is subject, will get is verb here, so only one subject and only one verb is there, which is a part of a sentence, so it is also called clause. Okay, now clause is clear. And in the same way, this also, if you say, if she starts early, this is one clause. She will reach there in time is also one clause. Okay, and time clauses we are talking about. If clause here means, if clause means the clause which begins with the word if is called if clause. Here also the same, the clause which begins with if is called if clause. Okay, now we are coming to time clauses. Time clauses generally are the clauses which are introduced by words like before, after, when, until, or till, as long as, etc. Okay, these are the words which are used before clauses. Such clauses are called time clauses. Okay, if we take now, for example, I will learn English is one clause. After I go to Hyderabad is another clause. After I go to Hyderabad is introduced by the word after here. So this is time clause. After I go to Hyderabad is time clause. And in the same way, I will wait here is one clause. Until you come is another clause. And this clause is introduced by until. So this is also one time clause. And now let us come to point. In if clause first type and in time clauses also, we have to use simple present instead of future. For future meaning only we use simple present. If you, in if clauses we use no, if subject work is V1, subject and V1. So in if clause we are using simple present. If she starts, subject and V1. And in the same way in time clauses, I will learn English after time clause begins here. I go, subject and V1 is here. After I go to Hyderabad. I will wait here until you come is one time clause. In this one subject is you and come is V1. Subject and V1. So as per this we can understand in time clauses and if clause first type we use a simple present only for future sense. Until, as long as, etc. we use a so simple present in if clauses first type and time clauses also. Now let's switch over to next condition. The sixth condition we are going to talk about, and the sixth condition says in this way, right? The sixth condition we use in the case of certain verbs don't have continuous form. So we have to use them only in simple present. Only in simple present. Certain verbs don't have continuous form, so we have to use them only in simple present. For example, I believe in you. She understands my problem. He loves music. I know him well. Here, certain verbs means there are some verbs which don't have a present continuous form, means continuous form in their general sense. So for such verbs, we should not use continuous form. Even though we feel that the activity is going on, we have to use them only in simple present as there is no chance for continuous form. For example, I believe in you. I cannot say I am believing in you. That's wrong. So I have to use I believe, subject and V1. I believe in you. Only in simple present, not in present continuous. She understands my problem. In the case of understand, the verb, there is no chance for ing form. I am understanding, she is understanding my problem is wrong. She is understanding my problem is not at all accepted. because understand the word doesn't have continuous form. So she understands my problem. She understands subject plus V1. And in the same way, love, the word is there. Loving is not accepted. So even though you feel the work is going on, we have to use he loves music. You cannot use he is loving music. And in the same way, I know him well. Know, a verb, doesn't receive any ing form. So we have to use I know him well, but I am knowing him well is wrong. In the case of certain verbs, for example, some more verbs are they like hope, appear, want, and certain verbs like etc. Okay, certain verbs are there. There are many such words. So which we cannot use them in continuous form. So these verbs should be used only in simple present. Thank you for watching this channel. We'll meet in the next episode.